Hello friends, this video on P-Block Elements Part 11 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Study the boron now. We have studied a lot about the chemical and physical properties of these elements. So boron is the first member of this group 13 elements. This is the only non-metal in this group. If you see other metals, otherwise were metals. Boron properties are different as compared to other elements in the group 13 elements because of small size and high electronegativity, and this is true for all groups. The head elements are different from the remaining elements in the group. Similarly, in this case, boron also has a different property when you compare boron with aluminum, right? But it has a diagonal relationship with the silicon. The hydrides of the borons are electron deficient. We have seen that BH3 and all, and thus they behave as Lewis acid. So, for example, if you see this boron has 6 electrons and it behaves as the Lewis acid. It mainly occurs as orthoboric acid. We have told about this H3BO3, borax, and chromite, Na2B4O7.NH2, and this is 8S2. And the abundance is pretty less. We'll talk more about this. There are 2 isotopes form of boron. We have discussed this also. And there are 2 allotropes of boron, that is anhydrous. This is anhydrous. This is crystalline. And we have shown that this is literally unreactive. This is reactive to oxygen if you heat it, right? This is unreactive. Let's talk about the physical properties of the boron. It's a very hard solid next to diamond. After diamond, boron is the next hard solid. And why it is hard? Because it has 3-dimensional structure. And that's why it is very hard. We talked about this. The boron is hard because of the structure, right? And this guy is an isohedral structure. It's very hard. And because of the structure, it is not only hard, it has very high melting and boiling point. All these things are linked actually. And there are 4 allotropes of boron which you won't study in this class, maybe in higher class. It has very low electrical conductivity because if you see, it's all very tightly coupled. All this atom, and there is no free electrons for electrical conduction. It's going with this shape only. You can say that it is very hard and very high melting and boiling point and no electrical conductivity, because diamond also has similar kind of structure, and diamond also has a similar property. Let's talk about the uses of boron. It is used in the bulletproof vest. Most of the policemen and the army people, they wear this. It is used in the aircraft because it's very hard. It is used in nuclear reactor to control the speeds of the electron. It is used to create heat resistant glass. The glass which we use in labs, the test tubes and all, they are made from the boron because they can resist heat. If you use the normal glass which you use in a house, it will crack. They are also used to create stain and scratch resistant coating. All these utensils and items you see in the market, a lot of them have very scratch resistant coating, and this is done using boron because boron is very hard. Boron is also used to prepare antiseptics. It is also used in steel industry to prepare hardness because the critical quality of boron is hardness, right? And that's why it is used in most of the place, right? It is used in the bulletproof industry because it's hard. Nuclear reactor, heat resistant glass, all this scratch resistance coating, and the most critical thing is the semiconductor. It is also used to create semiconductors. In fact, silicon is more widely used to create semiconductor because silicon is cheaply available in the market, but boron is also used sometimes. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.